And Siddhant Sibil, our principal diplomatic correspondent from Bishkek, is joining us live for more. Siddhant, the big question, of course, is that what are the key takeaways from the SCO summit for India?
Focus at the SCO summit. The 19th SCO summit was clearly terrorism, trade and connectivity. The Indian Prime Minister spoke on all these three issues, but big focus remained on terror. Without naming Pakistan, the Indian Prime Minister said that countries who provide financial assistance to terrorist groups should be taken to task. Other than that, on trade, he said protectionism is a policy that negatively impacts everyone. On connectivity, he highlighted Indian connectivity projects such as Chabar and the North-South connectivity corridor and, of course, the air corridor connecting India and Afghanistan, but said that connectivity projects need to be inclusive. They need to respect territorial integrity of a country. Clearly, a strong message for Beijing. Remember, it's CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, passes through a territory which is an Indian territory but is under illegal occupation of Pakistan. New Delhi has raised its concerns with Beijing, and of course, New Delhi has been using various international forums to raise the concern. Remember, the One Belt, One Road initiative has been causing a lot of debt issues also, whether it's Central Asia, South Asia or Africa.
All right, Siddhant. Also, Siddhant, you have been tracking the SCO meet very closely, giving us minute-by-minute updates for our viewers here in WION. Of course, PM Modi took part in different and various bilateral engagements. Give us the details of those engagements and what happened.
There were 4 important bilaterals with the Chinese president, with the Russian president, with the president of Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan. With Chinese president, we know it was a pretty long meeting which happened in which both sides discussed contentious issues such as trade, but also said that they need to make sure that this relationship goes in a positive trajectory. The Indian Prime Minister also wished the Chinese president, who celebrates his birthday this month, and the Chinese president also said that the focus should be on how both the countries should engage more for the betterment or for a better future of Asia. Largely, the bilateral component involved how both the countries, whether it's Kyrgyzstan, Russia or Afghanistan, can engage in a much better way. With Russia, it was defense. With Afghanistan, it was the Afghan peace process. And with Kyrgyzstan, it was a full-fledged state visit by him. There were policies as well, but no policide with the Pakistani Prime Minister, no meeting with the Pakistani Prime Minister. We saw reports coming, but clearly that has been denied by the Indian government sources, who have said that only pleasantries were exchanged while both the leaders were present in the leaders' lounge. In fact, the Pakistani foreign minister spoke to WION and said that there was indeed pleasantries being exchanged between both the leaders, and said that during this exchange, a brief encounter, it seems, the Pakistani Prime Minister congratulated the Indian Prime Minister for his re-election.